Hello, YouTube. Good morning. Nothing fancy in that intro today. We'll get fancy later when I show you the guffins I have behind me and some stuff today. But I'm actually getting ready to head out of the house again, because that is what I do. But right now I'm trying to see if the marketplace up here by me, what its grilled cheese is called. Now you're probably like, what do you mean, what's its grilled cheese called? Well, see, they have like fancy names for their sandwiches, as I like to word that. So yeah, I'm just giving it a look-see and see if I can I can find it. But anyways, yeah. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, because I gotta do my thing. Callie, be quiet back there. Jesus. Alright, anyways, I gotta go to a garage sale. Probably not gonna vlog much while I'm there, or probably at all, because it's kind of professional, so I'm not gonna do it. Anyways, bye! Woo! Bang! Look at that. We are here. I am relaxing. I'm gonna take a little nap, so probably gonna be a late vlog, because I've gotta kind of clean up some of this mess. But I'm gonna take a little nap and get back up probably around 7 or 8 o'clock at night and start cleaning, and probably film a video once I organize a little bit. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so it's morning. I failed to wake up and actually clean my room like I said I was, which is not surprising because I was really tired. So this vlog is kind of going to be short. So I decided is that this vlog right here, which is yesterday's vlog by my standards, but you know what I mean, will have a little bit of me cleaning, and then I'll end it. So it's going to be a hybrid of 2 days, sort of, but still be only 1 day. And then today's actual vlog, which I will start once I finish that one, will be looking at some of the cool stuff I found. Helping my friend with a garage sale thing. So, yeah. Anyways, I actually have to go pick up some of the stuff from that garage sale. So, I'll be back. Oh. Hello, YouTube. So, we are going to wrap up today's vlog so that I can continue along with my other stuff. So, I've decided that I'm going to put the cleaning in tomorrow's vlog. But today, I'm going to show you what I got from that garage sale. So, let's take a look. So, it's over here. Just kind of lifted into scene. VCR. Don't know if it works or not. I haven't had a chance to test it yet because, you know, monitors don't really have RCA cables in them anymore. So I got to go check it on the TV out front, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Maybe today. And this bag, which you probably can't see because it's out of shot. I could just take this thing off of this real quick. Right here, the lens. I'll show you that in a minute. So basically, I got this bag. I didn't specifically get it for the bag per se, but I got it because of all the guffins in the bag. So for instance, this, which for those of you who don't know, this is a camera body. See? It's a camera. But it's not just any camera. This is a 35mm film camera. Now, we'll talk more about this one in a second. I'm going to show you the other stuff, because this was kind of like the haul of the whole thing. Like, maybe I'll catch that for a photo later. I don't know. But anyways, we'll talk about that more in a second. But there's other guffins in here, like, you know, old lights. Excuse me, old flashes. There's a Hoya Skylight 1B filter. Don't think I'll ever use that. It's freaking... How much this used to cost? If it will focus. Focus maybe? No? How about if I Zoom it in a little bit. Focus. Oh, there. I don't know why. Why don't I just turn it on? Hold on. Just use manual focus, Stanley. That's a thing we have. So yeah, this used to be $70. I don't even know if it's any good. Whatever. Turn the autofocus back on. Huh. I don't know if that's even worth keeping. It's too big to fit any of my lenses, except for the one that goes, obviously, with that camera. There's a bunch of other guffins in here. So, like, we have a ProMaster UV and circular polarizers, which do actually fit. What range are these? What are these, 72? Yeah, these are also for the other camera. It's a bunch of random stuff. Nothing super interesting. I mean, you can just kind of... It's just piles of papers and stuff that I'm going to organize through and decide what I want to actually keep. So, 1 second. Sorry, my nose suddenly started running as soon as I turned the camera on. Huh. I also took this just because it's a really old tripod. See? Very old looking tripod. So I just took it because, you know, it's hefty. It does look like it weighs a lot, but it's like a really old tripod. And I just kind of took it because, why not? It's an old tripod, goes with the old camera, right? I got this, which I think is amusing. Whatever. I think that's amusing. I've already got a clock up here, if you look. I already have a clock, but I could have 2 clocks. It's not like this one could really be used very easily. At least that one actually does. Technically, that one has numbers on it. Sorry, I had to look. I was like, is there numbers on that? And I forget that's right in the middle. This doesn't have numbers on it, so it's more of like a joke clock, because you could probably guess what time it is, obviously, if you know how to read an analog clock. But not super easy way to tell time. And then I got this. Oh. It's a chair. It's like an old camping chair or military style chair. I thought that was pretty cool. Because I do like to go camping, and it's really, really light. Like it's just like weighs nothing. So I could strap that on the back of a bag or something and just take it with me as a small chair to have with me when I'm out and about, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so. Yeah, but let's talk more about that camera. So, as I was saying, let me sit up properly. This is a 35mm camera. If you pull this up, this is where the film would go. Film goes on that side, and you pull it across here. This is where this pops up when you, if you watch very carefully. If it focuses, hold on. It's sort of trying to focus. That didn't do anything. Well, it did do something. It's just really, really fast. I don't know, is it still tracking? It's just really, really fast, you know. Like, really fast. So, you know. I mean, it is set to, like, what? It's technically, its shutter speed is set to, I don't know if you'll be able to see this because it's tracking my face. It's tracking my face. Turn that off a second. Let it. Hang on. Oh. Too close. It's too close. I don't have a zoom. I don't have a focus at that range. Yeah, so you can kind of see it, this little ring at the bottom here I'm pointing at here with this little red dot right here. So that is the shutter speed. You can change. And it's currently set to 1/1000th of a second. And of course you've got the lens, which is a ProMaster lens. It does have a ProMaster UV filter on there, which is this piece here. which means that the lens is actually in pretty pristine shape, guys. Pretty pristine shape. And you can see it's fully manual. No surprise, because it's kind of old. At the very bottom, this little one here that I'm clicking, that's the aperture. This is your focal length. It goes from 28 to 70. Pretty decent. And then this is its focusing ring right here. And what's kind of cool is that it actually has this macro focusing too. Oops. Right about there. This macro focusing. You can see it says macro. So basically that means that it can focus like really close. You see how like if I get really close to this lens and try and like look down the barrel with my eye, like it doesn't really focus all that well when I get super close, like right here. Like there is no focus. Like I can fiddle the ring, but like it doesn't focus at this distance. Like you can see the back. You can see the wolf picture. See like mass focus there. If we dial it back, that's about the minimum distance I have to be for it to focus. And since it's wide angle, of course, you're not super detailed. Ooh, the battery's about to die. 1 second, guys. Whoa, there we go. Battery's fixed. Anyways, so, yeah. It's pretty cool. From what I've determined, it is a Olympus OM40, but it's also called an OMPC or something in the States. But apparently it's an OM40 or something like that. And it works. Everything works. Even the viewfinder works, technically. I don't know if I can show you that, but probably not. But the viewfinder works. Everything works. See? You can view. See? Now, mind you, these are new batteries. I put different batteries in here, but she works. So theoretically, I could actually just buy some 35mm Pentax or Techstar type, whatever they call the film these days. I don't know. I don't use a film camera, and technically, you could go out and shoot film, and then have it developed. Technically, could if I wanted to, but probably not gonna do that. At least not right now, just because that's more money I have to spend because I'd have to buy film. And it's one of those things, like, you know, with digital photography, like, well, one, you can take 1 million photos and not have to worry about it because I've already paid for the camera, you know? But then also, it also means that you're not as caring as much. Like, you just snap all the photos, like, and then you don't worry about it. But with this, you know, you'd be like, okay, this is photo 1. Okay, now, photo 2. And you could only do that for, like, 24, 36 times, depending on what kind of roll you get. And then after that, you have to have it developed. And that's another thing, is you can't actually, like, look at the film while you're, you know, taking photos. You take a photo and then you just forget about it until you develop it. So if it's not good, you won't know until it's developed. So I think I'm going to wait on this. But what's cool is, I'm going to show you this right now. If you were to just sort of pop this off, because, you know, the lens comes off, and put this back on here, just, you know, because we're smarts. Oh, that's going to give me problems. Sorry, the Olympus wasn't perfectly straight. There we go. Okay, so this, very light, because, you know, there's basically nothing in here. Put it back in the bag. Now you're left with the lens, which, again, totally works. Well, I bought this. Now, those of you who know what that is, you know what that is. Some of you don't know what this is. This is an adapter ring, which, if I can get it to focus, back up a little bit, it is an OM to NEX. I think that's what that means. Basically, it's OM, which is this mounting design, to E-mount, which is what my personal camera is. And then you just kind of stick it on there, and now this lens, I can just slap this bad boy onto my A6400 right here if I wanted to. And I will, probably. I might carry it with me. Well, first off, it does have the macro capabilities, as I said before. See if I get to, yeah. So it has the macro capabilities, as I said before, but it also is a, zoom in a little bit here. It's a f2.8 when it's all the way open at 28. It's f2.8, which is actually faster than my current camera lens, because this is a 3.5 and I think this is 4.5. So this is 2.8. So it's a little bit slower. It's a little bit faster than these, and means it will work a little bit better in low light photography. It's also fully manual, which is a kind of a neat thing to kind of get used to, using a manual lens to focus and stuff and not rely on autofocus so much, because that is useful things to not have to rely on your autofocus all the time to take all of your photos. But anyways, so this, now I have my little E-mount cap on it. So now I can just put this in my camera bag with this one. And now I have 3 lenses. This obviously kind of falls in a weird in-between bit there. But, you know. Now, there's one other thing I'm going to show you. These bad boys right here. These are Hoya filters. Now, by a weird coincidence, these are 62 mil filters, which by happenstance I had an adapter for on this camera, which I'm not going to put on right this second, but I have these little adapter rings. And then I bought another adapter ring to go onto my telephoto lens, because you'll see why. So basically these, at first I didn't know what they were because I've never seen these before, but basically what they are is, okay, so you look here, it's just like, it's basically just a glass ring. See? Oh, look. It's me. It's basically a magnifying glass is what it is. And what's cool about that is, like, okay, so as we were joking around before, so, you know, let's use Mr. Monopoly here. Let's say I wanted to focus on this. Okay, well, at that distance, this isn't going to focus very well, but you put this on here, and now all of a sudden, the autofocus doesn't like this all that much, but yeah, I might have to manual. Whoops, that wasn't manual. There we go. Might have to do this manually. And you can see he's in focus, but he wouldn't be in focus there, and that is as far back as the lens goes. So you say, whoa, sharper and in focus, not in focus, in focus, not in focus, in focus. And now that's, of course, a 16 mil wide angle. Now if we were to punch in, if I could, oh, right, I forgot. Hang on, use the power zoom. Ooh. Yeah, it says a power zoom. Okay, so we're now zoomed way in. So you can see, if I were to pull that back, that's not focusing on me at all. There's me. So that's technically focused on me. But like, okay, so if I were to hold this here, right? We'll try and focus it. That is as far back as the focus ring will go. But if you put this on here, see how suddenly it's now focused. Now it's not, and now it is. So you see what it basically does is it gives you a pseudo macro lens so that you can take a macro photo really up close, basically, is what it is. Now this is only rudimentary guessing because I don't actually know what a macro lens specifically is. I know what it's for. I don't know what it is, like, specifically, but from what I get is a macro lens is pretty much a lens that has a really short focusing distance. So you can, like, get really close to the subject, like really close, like for eye shots. Like if I want to take a photo of my eye, this lens won't do the best because it can only get so close and focus. Well, a macro lens has a shorter focusing distance, so it can focus in a lot closer, which that other lens that I was just pointing out, or where I sat it, has macro focusing on it, which allows it to focus really, really close. Well, my lenses aren't macro lenses. They're just, this is just a 16 to 50 and a 55 to 200 telephoto lens. Well, if I slap this on here, you can punch so close because you go all the way in. You take your lens and you go, whoa, and you zoom all the way into 200 mil. Well, now I can focus that 200 mil at like point blank. Not literally point blank, it's not quite. But, the idea is I can focus a lot closer, which means that whole 200 mil magnification that I'm getting in on my subject can actually get really close to my subject. So it basically is like having sort of like putting this on here is kind of like having a macro lens. That's kind of what it's like. It's like having a macro lens. That seems sort of phallic. Anyways, and they have different sizes. So this is +1, +2, +4. I find that I will probably just end up using like the +4 all the time myself, or put all 3 of them together and see what happens. Get +6. I don't know if that's how that works, but yeah. Anyways, so that's my haul. That's all the cool stuff I got. Oh wait, no, there's one more. Hold on. We're going mobile. There's one more thing I got. It's a filing cabinet. Disregard that trunk. But this is a filing cabinet. Oh, I forgot I left my phone. I left my phone out here. You want to call me? No. No surprise. But yeah, it's just a filing cabinet. Ooh, and a copy of Robin Hood. A Kevin Costner movie, Robin Hood. I don't know why, but, I saw it and I was like, oh, I know that movie, and I just figured I'd take it. But yeah, it's just a really big filing cabinet. It's got these things, which are basically how you put this in here and you put that there, and this is how you would get your filing. Because without this, it's basically just a big drawer. But this is how you get your filing. So you would put one on either side, kind of thing, like this. Oops. Sorry. Not good at filming when I'm looking at stuff. So you got one there. And then you could either get a file that goes all the way across, or you can push it in a little bit. And then you have a little bit smaller distance, but it basically fits a smaller file. So that's pretty cool. Also, I have to take this lock off because it doesn't work. But anyways, back to my room, which is messy. Look at this mess everywhere, mess. Anyways, anyways, that's all my random garage stuff. I hope it wasn't too boring of a vlog. Technically speaking, this is the next day, but I was supposed to do this last night and I didn't do it. So I do it now, and I'll just continue today's vlog forward, which has partially been filmed on the cell phone because I'm trying to keep yesterday's files separate from today's files. So I'm going to take these files off the camera, put the vlog together, and then proceed to start cleaning. And then I'll actually be back to using this camera to film again, because then I won't have to worry about files being all over the place. And we are almost 30 days in, guys. 30 vlogs, almost 30 vlogs. And out of 30, I'd say like what? Maybe 6 of them completely suck and the rest have been alright. That's not too bad of a statistic, I'd have to say. That's like what? So like a fifth. A fifth of the vlogs have been shit. Pardon my language. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, down in the description below, I have links to my Ko-fi and Patreon in the description below. Got that wording a little off. But Ko-fi is a one-time payment donation service, while Patreon is a monthly donation payment service. But as always, you don't need to worry about that, because what I really want you guys to do is leave a comment down below, hit the like button if you liked it, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more daily content from this guy. Have a wonderful day. Bye!